Hello, and welcome to the stream.
Welcome back, Jack.
Welcome back. देखो इसमें बहुत प्रीसेट वाले नेम्स ही है, ऐसा सीन है. तो प्रीसेट नेम्स के हिसाब से मेरा नाम तो नहीं था. फिर मैंने सोचा पायरेट गए, अपना नाम पायरेट गए है. तो फिर मैंने अपना नाम जैक रख दिया, बिकॉज जैक स्पैरो, कैप्टन पायरेट, लेट्स गो, है ना. Another band find.
Uncle Victor said it was like meeting an old friend again. Take good care of this one.
For the scores. Boring गाड़ी. Bugatti DIVO. मेरी बहुत अच्छी है.
Hey, mi amigo. Nice collection. Some of the cars you don't have can be purchased from the auto show directly from here.
तो हो गया. All accolades complete. Studies. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hello, and welcome. मेरे को लग रहा है मेरा कैमरा बहुत बाहर है, थोड़ा. अब ठीक है, बेटर. अभी क्या करना है, रेसेस करना है कि स्टोरी लाइन करना है, तुम बताओ. एक्टिव वोल्केनो वाला वो कहाँ है? ये क्या वोल्केनो? बिग रेस. ओके, नॉट माय काइंड रेस.
I've got 1,400 horses and I need you to help with them.
I think I know what this is. I'll be right over.
In 100 yards, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. 200 yards, turn left. बहुत टाइम लगेगा रे यहाँ पर स्टॉप. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
टर्न अराउंड क्यों करना है?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Hey there! So, look at this. 1,400 horses of electric Ford Mustang. Get in! Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead. Hey, I have to keep this back. Be careful with it. This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Calm down. I know you like to go fast, but I had a big breakfast. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. Hey! This isn't your Mach E. Be careful with it. I have to give it back. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the aero tube.
So what you...
And there we go. Sunrise over the sea.
मुझे पता भी नहीं चला कब खत्म हो
Beautiful.
गया.
But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have found it.
A car is a car when it has an engine. Retry कर सकते. Retry करते हैं. No.
Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead. Calm down. I know you like to go fast, but I had a big breakfast. This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the Aero 2.
So what you're saying is, not bad for something that weighs more than that F-150 of yours.
Yes. And there we go. Sunrise over the sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have found it.
Masang Maki. Respectable time. Hi 3 viewers, welcome to the stream. आज हम नया गेम खेल रहे हैं FORZA Horizon 5. It is not new.
Okay,
एक साल हो गया
this one will be epic. I found the
For
Porsche
my
Carrera.
channel, it is a new
You know
game.
what that means?
Racing.
Wheel spin. We can get money, we can get cars, and sometimes we get Santas. Ford F50 मिल जाता, अरे Ferrari F50 मिल जाता तो क्या problem?
And what do you mean?
Mexico. अच्छा इसका बच्चा
In a barn, of course. And of course it's racing. Come meet me at Guanajuato.
खाने खाता वाने खाता ये किधर है भाई? It's far, bro. It's far. But faster. So I have a Bugatti DIVO. Great trip. हाइपर कार इसके लिए तो होती है ड्रिफ्ट करने के लिए. पता चल रहा है कि गाड़ी का ट्रैक्शन नहीं है, यू हैव टू डाई. अच्छी ट्रैक्शन वाली कार लेना as soon as I get there. इजी स्ट्रीम. अरे यार गलत बटन दिया. दिस वाज माय नॉट द कार फॉल्ट.
safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 100 yards, turn sharp left.
Let's go.
In 400 yards, turn right.
मेरे को ये गाड़ी पे ट्रस्ट ही नहीं है ना, वो टर्न अच्छे से ले सकती थी बट मेरे को ये गाड़ी पे ट्रस्ट नहीं है. According to the game, that turn was...
Turn right. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the second exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit. You have arrived at your destination.
Carrera. Porsche Carrera Panamera. Mexicana. Everything.
This beauty got her name from the Carrera Panamericana.
Okay.
The races don't run
This
anymore,
Carrera.
but who can blame us if we
Not
take
the
it out one
killer
more
Carrera,
time?
This is the
Right?
better Carrera.
Let's see what this car can do.
This is not the evil devil Carrera. I don't like.
There's Jamin. Guess he wanted one last race.
Let's do this!
ये गाड़ी जो भी ड्राइवर चलाता ना, increase your volume. Properties. Okay. Advanced properties. Mic. अब बेटर है. Shit car. I believe ये गाड़ी IRL थोड़ी बेटर रहेगी, बट हॉरिफिक और इंक्रीज करूँ.
The first race had 132 competitors, and everyone turned up. Amateurs to F1 drivers, men, women, professionals, anyone who had a car.
Do you know anyone who participated?
Aleja thinks Papa Fernando did, but she thinks Papa Fernando did everything. I know we used to go to the races with my grandfather. Ah, qué buenos recuerdos. 2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world. There was no speed limit before 2012, and you'd see cars doing 180 miles per hour. Not that I'd know anything about that. The winner of the very first Carrera Panamericana was Herschel McGriff, who drove an Oldsmobile 88 at an average speed of 88 miles per hour. The Porsche Carrera got its name thanks to Hans Hermann, who won the small sports cars category in 1954. He drove the Porsche 550 Spider and came 3rd overall. He was sick before the race, and his tires came off at the start. He really pulled through against the odds. Porsche had 6 cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original Carrera Panamericana took place. But it gave us the most famous Porsche model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7 was the first production street racing 911. It was built on the 911S 2.4, the fastest Porsche you could buy at the time, and a popular choice in the later Carrera Panamericana races. The race was revived in 1988 and ran to 2016, staying true to the original races with high-speed road stages. The routes for the race were carefully selected every year by planning committee and local government to ensure they were race-worthy and that they can be closed up for 2 hours. You could almost say they've been preparing for the festival for a very long time.
This car just wants to drift, bro. This car wants to go slideways, not sideways. It is slideways. 2 stars भी नहीं आने वाला, 1 star भी आ जाए तो भी अच्छा बात.
If you want to go again, we can do that.
अभी पूरा रेस वापस करना पड़ेगा बिकॉज ऑफ 1 shit कार. बुगाटी डीवो दे दो ना, मैं तेरे को दिखाता हूँ रेस क्या होती है. टट्टी गाड़ी तो हाथ में पकड़ा थी.
There's Jamin! Guess he wanted one last race.
Let's do this!
हैं? ऑडियो सेटिंग्स, हेलो. आवाज़ क्यों चले गया? Bro, something is wrong.
The original Panamericana ran from 1950 to 1954, originally celebrating the opening of the Mexican section of the longest road in the world, the Panamericana Highway. The first race had one.
What happened, bro?
$132 competitors, and everyone turned up. Amateurs to F1 drivers, men, women, professionals, anyone who had a car.
Do you know anyone who participated?
Aleja thinks Papa Fernando did, but she thinks Papa Fernando did everything. I know we used to go to the races with my grandfather. Ah, qué buenos recuerdos. 2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world. The winner of the very first Carrera Panamericana was Herschel McGriff, who drove an Oldsmobile 88 at an average speed of 88 miles per hour. The Porsche Carrera got its name thanks to Hans Hermann, who won the small sports cars category in 1954. He drove the Porsche 550 Spider and came 3rd overall. He was sick before the race, and his tires came off at the start. He really pulled through against the odds. Porsche had 6 cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original Carrera Panamericana took place. But it gave us the most famous Porsche model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7 was the first production street racing 911. It was built on the 911S 2.4, the fastest Porsche you could buy at the time, and a popular choice in the later Carrera Panamericana races. The race was revived in 1988 and ran to 2016, staying true to the original races with high-speed road stages. The routes for the race were carefully selected every year by planning committee and local government to ensure they were race-worthy and that they can be closed up for 2 hours. You could almost say they've been preparing for the festival for a very long time. This is Jamin's exit. It's been fun, my friend.
हाँ अब
Take
ऑडियो ठीक
care.
हो गया.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
Great race. Almost like we did a little Panamericana with a friend. Anyways, hope you had fun with this little stroll through cars hechos en Mexico.
It was great! And let me know if you, find any other cars like that.
मैंने बहुत सारी गाड़ी चलाई अब तक इस गेम में, बट ये सबसे खराब थी, सबसे खराब.
Meet me over by the coast when you have a moment. I want to introduce you to someone. Tell me, are you a fanático for lucha libre?
I am, yes. I watched loads of El Santo movies a while back.
What if I told you about lucha libre with cars?
Ramiro, I think that is the best thing I've heard all day.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Oh. Bro, ड्राइविंग बहुत इम्प्रूव हो गई आज सुबह से ही। Show me.
This is El Campeón, one of the greatest lucha de carreteras fighters in Mexico. Señor Campeón, may I present the driver I told you about?
ये तो गाड़ी
Híjole,
चलाई है and it is
that
pretty
went
good.
well.
Wait, what?
That means El Campeón will train you. But you must prove that you're worth his time. I've got a car ready.
This is a pretty good car.
So, you need to really keep that speed up. Lucha de carreteras is about agility, speed, and precision.
Yeah, I can do that.
सीधा रोड दे मेरे को मैं
Lucha Libre is Mexico's beloved world-famous wrestling, and Lucha de Carreteras is the latest evolution of lucha and racing. So, it is necessary to have El Campeón's blessing for the festival. Long straight. Take the right.
पिज्जा नाइस मेरा भेल है
Left turn up ahead. Mexico worships its Lucha Libre heroes. It's crucial to have El Campeón's blessing for the Lucha de Carreteras. So let's really keep that speed up.
ये गाड़ी 130 पे तो चलती है और बोलता 137 मैक्स है बोलता 130 तक रहो पागल हो गया क्या हाँ बट इसका हैंडलिंग कितना बेटर है
That's definitely enough to impress El Campeón. Well done. El Campeón is prepared to take you on as a student. ¡Felicidades!
टू स्टार ठीक है $137 miles per hour 210-220 किलोमीटर पर आवर कुछ हो
El
गया
Campeón is waiting to take you through a training
नेक्स्ट कहाँ जा रहा है इट इज फार
session. Meet us here.
तीसरी बार टकरा रहा है।
In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. Yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
लेट्स सी अभी कोई बेटर गाड़ी देता है क्योंकि इसका हैंडलिंग अच्छा था पिछली
So,
गाड़ी का।
there are 3 phases
अच्छा
of
ये
training
गाड़ी
for you.
चला रहा है, ठीक है।
I'll explain the rules and how it works. Any questions?
बड़ा जीपी
Don't I need a mask?
तो
Yes, you
ये
do.
भी कर लो।
But you have to
हाँ
earn
भाई,
it first.
व्हाई नॉट। जीपीयू का यूसेज देख 90% आ रहा।
Pero antes, you must demonstrate agility. Fences. Go through the fields. Don't worry. The farmers love lucha de carreteras. El campeón seems impressed. But next, you must demonstrate your courage.
करेज। ए भाई ये क्या करवा रहा है?
Lucha de carreteras often demands bravery as well as skill. See if you can make it through this one, Valiente.
I can do, Valiente.
I am sure you can. Vámonos! I think it all started when a doble de riesgo jumped off his car into the ring. That sparked the idea for Lucha de Carreteras. And the rest is history. Ramp ahead, keep that speed up. What a trip! ¡Qué valiente! Only the brave can score like that. Right, coming up. No guts, no ganas. Smash it after the ramp. This is the final test. It's you
Logitech
against
यार
El
बहुत
Campeón
महंगा
in
पड़ेगा
a
रे।
test of speed.
गरीब हो जाऊंगा मैं। अब क्या?
Vamos! It's just like Lucha Libre. First to the finish wins. Stay on the route, only if you see flares. Ready?
जो बंदा मुझे सिखा रहा है गुरुजी को हराओ। उसी गाड़ी पास चले।
Cuidado! Extreme left turn. Yes.
ये मैंने गेम में पहली बार किया गाइस।
Another side left.
और ये गए। चल बुड्ढे लोग के जैसे गियर चेंज करना फटाफट कर।
The Rudos route could really save us a few seconds. They always know the good shortcuts. Vamos cross country. Don't miss the turn. Loco, I heard there's a shortcut behind some bushes around here. Písale! Punch it down the straight. You did it! You beat El Campeón! You've got a big future ahead of you. Bien hecho! I think there's no doubt you've proven yourself. El Campeón agrees and will sponsor you under the name of Toro Loco!
I'm sad यार। हो जाता। दो तीन सेकंड ही लेट था मैं।
Hey, amigo! Cosinale has finished work on the Jaguar. Meet me in the auto show when you're ready. Eso, mi Toro Loco! Your first Tito is ready. Come meet me and let's get you set up. Shh. Your secret identity is safe with me.
Hey, Jack. Time for an adventure. Where should we head next?
You want to set up a new street racing outpost, eh? Let's say I know a guy in Guanajuato.
Why don't I hook you up with Ramiro and the extremely mysterious unknown racer who runs meetups in Guanajuato?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right.
स्ट्रीम आज अभी बाद में 10 बजे।
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. 400 yards, turn right.
ये मेरे को सबसे डिफिकल्ट राउट से क्यों लेके जा रहा है? सीधा रास्ता से लेके जाना। मैं जा कहाँ रहा हूँ? हाँ बराबर, ये जाना इम्पोर्टेंट है। अगर चैंपियन वैम्पियन के बाद में जाते हैं, रेसेस करेंगे। अभी स्टोरी लाइन करके पक गया।
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Guantanamo. Guantanamo? Guantanamo.
Rami, nice ride.
Supla.
I had to look good for my old compadres. And I thought, what looks better than beating a Horizon superstar into your hometown? First to the Basilica wins.
Mysterious elf F.A. Oh, Supla.
Vámonos! Let's do this!
So, there's a bit of a street scene around here.
Maybe. Back then I was just a little kid learning to drive with my mommy and my tios. I couldn't even reach the pedals.
Supla.
But you know,
Supla.
they do say that the most feared street racer in all of Mexico comes from Guanajuato.
Ah, do they really?
Pues sí, they say he's never lost a race. Who knows if he'll make an appearance at Horizon?
And does this feared street racer have a name?
Oh, many names. They call him El Jefe, El Perrón, El Guapo, El Valiente. You might meet him one day. But not if you can't even beat me into town. Coming up from Guanajuato. Wait till you see the city at night. Welcome to Guanajuato, home of La Familia Mirón. Best city in Mexico. The name means hill of frogs.
That's not very street racing.
Then you've never seen a frog at top speed, superstar. Put a cafe there. Turn up.
sorry, folks.
That's okay. The tunnels were built to keep the city from flooding. They are perfect for El Jefe and the local street racers. Oh, and watch for traffic. These streets can get busy, but I've heard the racers find it adds to the challenge. And I mean, so I've heard. Final stretch. The Basilica is just around the corner.
I wish El Jefe could see us now.
Oh, he can, my friend. Now get across the finish line.
नहीं ये क्या है? ये second retry. Yeah, this was a difficult race.
La Basílica Colegiata de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato. Racers come here to ask Our Lady for her blessing. You know, I might be able to contact El Jefe. I hear he's pretty strict, but if he thinks you're good enough to join the street scene, then who knows?
Dude, I know it's you.
Está bueno, pues. Then you're in. Come on, let's go meet my compadres. Well, now my darkest secret is out, my friend. I have something else to show you. Follow me.
Where are we going now?
Out of the city, while racers meet up.
Does your family know about El Jefe?
Are you kidding? My father would be furious, and my Uncle Carlos would challenge me to a race before every family meal.
Well, you can't keep street scene a secret anymore.
You're going to have to show these racers how it's done. They've never been part of a festival before.
I'm sure they'll learn fast.
Lesson número uno. Give the people what they want.
And what do the people want?
Someone willing to bend the rules.
Supla.
And we have company. Meet my compadres. When we started this meetup, we were just a few kids racing around in old cochos. Since then, the racers, the engines, the party have all grown a little bit. Sorry about all the mystery, by the way. It was nice to visit home as myself for a change.
It was fun. Thanks for showing me your hometown, Remy.
My problema, my friend. Welcome to Horizon Street Scene.
I'm starting to get the feeling that if I call you after every road race win, you will get tired of me very fast.
Skyline GTR 32 Chevrolet Hooligan.
Welcome to Horizon Street Scene. Fully approved and ready to go. Take a look. I've set up street races all across Mexico. There's a lot of people who want to take you on. No pressure.
ये भी हो गया. अब रेस कर देते. My Horizon 5 wheel spins. Let's go. क्या मिला अरे छी बे इमोट नहीं चाहिए भाई मेरे को गाड़ी दो पैसा दो. Now I understand why Indian rappers are always like गाड़ी पैसा. छी बे. ठीक है. हाँ शिटी आउडी. एक फोर्जा एडिशन गाड़ी दे दो यार. यस. campaign Acolades. Hi guys. The original GTR. तुम लोग को चला के दिखा दो गाड़ी. The reason that car is named Gojira. Change car. लेजेंडरी, ऐसी तो लेजेंडरी.
Racers are swarming into Horizon street scene, even though it's not very underground anymore. Whatever you do, don't tell them. It's important for their street cred. Photo mode. Nice, huh? क्या गाड़ी है. अभी अच्छे रेसेस करते हैं. Thank you.
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
There's something really special about taking a bunch of professional drivers, grouping them up into teams, and having them race all across Mexico. If you ever just want to race, Horizon Tour is your answer. You're all signed up. If you want to turn your right, we've got some time to tinker before we get started.
कैंसिल कैसे करते हैं?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Recalculating route. Arrived at your destination.
Now it's time to start the tour. Have fun, my friend! Písale!
डिफिकल्टी थोड़ा सा इंक्रीज
सब गाड़ी 990 आएंगी लॉल।
Hey, Jack. There's no stopping us now. I'm getting the next Horizon adventure prepped and ready for you.
Turn right. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Remy, I have a vehicle, but no guide.
Small change of plans, my friend. Tell me, have you ever seen an active volcano up close? Meet me at the top of the mountain. You don't want to miss this.
Whoa! What was that?
That's nothing. Just a small tremor. Yaris 200 suspension can handle it, no problem. My friend, there is a lot of smoke coming out of this volcano. You might want to get up here pronto.
Fast! Got it! On my way!
Hey, Ramiro, the festival operations team are tracking some activity around the volcano. That wouldn't happen to be exactly where you're taking my superstar driver, would it?
Está bien, Haley. This is really only a small eruption. Nothing to worry about.
Fine. Just remember we have an outpost to set up, yeah?
Isn't this incredible? The volcano has never been like this before, but it's waking up for Horizon! When you reach the top, we should do our tests and then get out of here, my friend. The Baja is waiting and I think the volcano is getting angrier.
Angelica Garcia coming to you live from the Horizon XS chopper. That's right, we have a chopper. We're flying high over Mexico to see one superstar driver take on the fury of the Gran Caldera volcano. Don't go anywhere.
Looks like you're attracting the local news. You're on TV.
It looks safe, but there's vapor everywhere. This expedition looks to be heading straight to the active crater of the volcano. This might be the most rock and roll thing ever. We'll be back soon.
Remy! Did they say anything about steam vents?
See? Believe it or not, they said opening them, say with a car, actually helps release the geothermal energy.
Keep going, superstar. Don't let the Gran Caldera defeat you. Horizon XS is cheering you on.
Coming up on the crater now, Remy!
Copy that. Feel free to turn on the air conditioning. say we have some time. In fact, here are some things she wants us to do up here. For science, you know?
For science!
Excuse me, pilot. Mind if we take a detour on the way? I swear I saw some kind of barn or something out there.
Suited and booted. Come at me, science.
Probably not how the geologists do it, but...
Hey! Science is problem solving! See, Haley? We've placed the seismometer. You're getting the readings? Buenísimo. We should be heading down soon.
I promised I'd show you an active volcano up close. Now, I think the show's over.
Yep, that's enough playing with fire for one day.
Oh, that was a big one! I think the volcano is telling us we've overstayed our welcome.
Agreed. Let's go. I'll see you at the bottom, Rami.
Good thing I know the fastest way down. Don't look back!
Trying my best.
Woohoo! Eso! Bien! You faced the volcano. Now let's see how you handle some real Baja racing, my friend. Vamos! I know an old Baja circuit that would be perfect. I didn't plan on us entering a race already, but here goes nothing.
Onward into the final lap. Oh, but what's this? Some new competitors. Love it. To the arena. Ah, this is awesome! Vamos! The crowd goes wild! competitors have interfered.
Legendary Baja Racing, my friend!
We've never seen anything like this! And they go across the finish line!
Horizon Baja, standing shoulder to shoulder with the Baja 500 and 1000. Legendary cross-country racing.
My friend, those run once a year. We get to do this every day.
You know how to make an entry. Welcome to Horizon Baja. Well, what do you think of the place? This will be the destination for cross-country racing. You in? Here's the new cross-country event program to start. So I will see you out there.
हेलो गाइस, आई एम सॉरी, आई एम बैक. मैं वापस आ गया हूँ.
Hey, Jack. Attendance has already skyrocketed at Horizon Baja. Guess we're not the only ones who always dreamed of coming here. Keep bringing them in, superstar. Ready for a new adventure? You and the whole of Horizon Mexico? Yes, Carmen is waiting. Tell her the shots of me are actually quite good.
One car, one cave, volcanologist thermal suit. My Horizon Reels.
1 million. ऐसा रेसेस ही करना पड़ेगा जो आता है.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Right, listen to this. I met some American collectors at the festival last night, and they said they were close to tracking down a stone-cold classic right here in Mexico. So I was thinking, if we find it first...
Yes, if we find it first.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Look, I know motores, but I also know no car is complete without a novelty horn.
Arrived at your destination. arrived at your destination.
If Horizon's official events don't satisfy you, then it's time to make your own. Introducing Event Lab.
Who's there? ये घर बहुत मस्त है.
Arrived at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Get a load of that! Looks like an old Baja truck. Oh, this thing's won more off-road races than you or I have had hot dinners. package new tires, probably new suspension. I'll call you when it's ready.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination.
ये स्प्रिंट रेस है सीधा फुल स्पीड रेस W टच हुआ उसके पहले एवरीथिंग हो साइड स्वाइप एक्सिट नाइस हो गया इंप्रेस हो गया ड्रिफ्ट करके भी दिखा दिया सब करके दिखा दिया क्रॉस कंट्री रेस क्रॉस कंट्री सुन के डर लगता है मेरे को ये भी डेंजरस है drag race let's go horizon का
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 400 yards, turn right.
अगर ये स्ट्रीम घर वालों ने देख ली हो
Turn right.
वो लोग ने देखा ना कि इतना रेगुलेशन ड्राइव कर रहा है मेरे को रियल गाड़ी देनी पड़ती है बोलेंगे तू गाड़ी मत चला
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route. You have arrived at your destination.
डब्ल्यू कार ब्रो डब्ल्यू कार मिलियन पे कब से अटका हुआ हूँ 2.5 मिलियन से ये भी देख ही लेते हैं क्या है।
yards. Turn left. 400 yards. Turn left. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. yards. Turn left. Turn left. 200 yards. Turn left. Turn left. 200 yards. Turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
चलो ये आज का लास्ट रेस, कल देखा जाएगा। आज का लास्ट event. Return to freedom. ये लोगों ने क्रिएट करी हुई है, फोर्जा की ऑफिशियल लिस्ट है, कोई भी टाइप की ऑफिशियल लिस्ट होगी। बाबा, लेट्स
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn left. Turn right. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
मुझे गाड़ी से भी
In 400 yards, turn left. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
ये तो कंप्लीट कर रही है।
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. You have arrived. You have arrived at your destination.
चलो अभी लास्ट Are you ready? अरे चीयर वियर तो करो यार।
¿Qué onda, amigo?
कितना पैसा बहुत टाइम लगेगा पैसे
Every racer who comes into the garage asks about you. I say you're coming for them next. You should see their faces.
All carbon fiber, 6-liter V12, 450 horsepower. It should have been on the track at Le Mans, not in the middle of the Mexican jungle.
Namo. Buy and sell. सेल करनी है कार अगर वो गाड़ी बिक गई तो मजे ये भी मस्त गाड़ी है मर्सिडीज की लगा कार तक तो जाती है गाड़ी. चलो, bye guys. Exit stream. End.